Learning to Nishmas Etta Ahuva Basaka Masachas Sanhedrin Perek Ches Mishna Zayin. Ve'elu hein shematzilin oisam benafsham. In the prior Mishnah, we learned about ba b'machteres, that the halacha is haba lahargacha hashkeim lahargai, and we find three other cases where, when a person is about to do an avera, you are allowed to kill him to prevent him from doing that avera. Haroidev achar chavere lahargai. The first one is ritzicha. He's running after his friend to kill him, and we'll speak out the makar in a second. Achar hazachar, or he's running after mishkav zachar. The achar hanayra marasa, or someone's running after to be ba al hanayra marasa. So the makar of this all is from nayra marasa, because the pasuk says ve'ein moishiala, there's no one to help her. And we darshan hayesh moishiala, but if there is a way to help her, then you're mechuyev to save her in any way possible, and that includes killing the raidif. We learn out from there a hekesh to reitzeach, because the pasuk by Nayir Meirasa says kasher yakim ish al re'eu v'ratzchei nefesh kein hadavar hazeh. So the pasuk is makish reitzeach to Nayir Meirasa. We make a jasha, just like by Nayir Meirasa is nitin lahatzila benafshay, so too by reitzeach is nitin lahatzila benafshay. But aval haroidev achar behema v'amachales hashabes v'oivid avodah zara ein matzilin oisam benafshay. By those averas, the Gemara makes a miyat that we don't say that you're allowed to kill the raidif. Our two Tanaim, Reb Shimon bar Yochai, in the Gemara brings a brisa that says that ha'oived avoyis kechavim nital lahatziloi benafshay, and his son Rabbi Elazar Reb Shimon holds that even by Mechalel Shabbos is nitin lahatziloi benafshay. Mishnah Perek Tes Mishnah Aleph ve'elu hein hanesrafim. So now we are finished with the first of the Arba Misas Bezin Skila. We went through all 18 cases, and now we're going to begin Sreifa, which is only half a Mishnah, and there's only two cases in the Torah that there's Sreifa. Haba al Isha Bita, someone's ba and a Isha and a Bita, which we'll expound in the Mishnah. Ubas Kayin Shazinsa, and also someone's Mizana Bas Kayin. We're talking about Minha Nesuin, and in that case, the Bas Kayin gets Sreifa. The Boil gets Chenek, but the Bas Kayin gets Sreifa. Going back to Isha Bita, Yesh Bechal Isha Bita, it includes 9 scenarios. Bita, Ubas Benoi, his daughter, his daughter's daughter, and son's daughter. Same thing by Bas Ishtoi, is 4, 5, and 6. His wife's daughter, Bas Bita, Ubas Benah, his wife's daughter's daughter, and son's daughter. And 7, 8, and 9 is Chamoisai, Ve'em Chamoisai, Ve'em Chamav. His mother-in-law's mother, and his father-in-law's mother. So that's the end of Sreifa. Now the Mishnah begins with halachas of hereg, or saif, ve'elu hein haneragin, and this also, there's two cases, hareitzeach v'anshe yer nidachas. Hareitzeach and anshe yer nidachas. The Teves Yantiv brings the Gemara earlier, in the 7th perek, on the Beis and Beis, that says that yer nidachas is mefurish in the Torah, that you get Saif. The pasuk says lefi cherev, but by reitzeach we don't find in a mefurish pasuk that says if someone murders someone they get saif. The maskonas hagemara is because the pasuk says va'ata tevar hadam hanoki mikerbecha, by the parsha of Eglah Rufa, that we darshan that if you find the murderer then you kill him, and we make a hekesh from all reitzeach to Eglah Rufa, just like the Eglah Rufa itself is b'sayif, so too a reitzeach is b'sayif. The Mishnah now says the dinim of reitzeach shehikes re'eu be'even be'barzel. A reitzeach would be whether he kills with a stone or an iron piece. An iron piece, the Gemara says, there's no shear to the amount of the iron, because the iron is sharp and it's meimis b'chol shehu. B'kivesh alav l'soich hamayim or l'soich ha'ar ve'ini yachal lalis misham umeis chayiv. Even if you didn't actually do a ma'aseh, you just held the person underwater, the Gemara learns out, because the pasuk says oy be'eva, we darshan, the extra pasuk is the rabbi says hamitzamsim, you hold someone down underwater, you hold them into a fire, b'chiyagam, that you're going to be chayiv for killing him. by mitzamsein, by nizakin, is a machlokes amiroim in the Gemara whether you're chayiv. But by ritzicha, you're going to be chayiv because of this riboy in the pasuk. If you actually push him into the water or into the fire, so then you're definitely going to be chayiv in a normal case, but in this case, yachal alas misham, he's able to get out. So even though I did a maisa, but since he was able to get out, it's not considered like I did the ritzicha and you're pater. Shisa bayas hakelev, shisa bayas hanachash, pater. If you just instigated a dog or a snake to kill someone, so that's pater because that's a grama. But if you were hishach by a nachash, if you put the nachash straight to the skin of the person and he bites him, it's a machlokes tanoim. Rabbi Yehuda mechayev v'chachamim paitrim. The Gemara says divrei Rabbi Yehuda aras nachash bein shinav huaymid, and therefore it's considered like I did the killing. The nafkamina is that the snake is actually going to be pater. No, you're not going to say skila like normally a behema haniska, like a shar haniska gets skila over here by the nachash is going to be pater, but I did the actual thing because the aras was already at the tip of the teeth of the snake. The Chacham hold that you're pater because it's not me doing it, it's the snake doing it. And therefore, the opposite, the makish is pater, but the nachash would get skila. The Teves Yisrael over here explains, based on Chachma's anatomy, how this works. He explains that there's two teeth on each side of the snake, and through the halal over there's a pouch that holds the aras, and when it bites, the pouch opens up, and I guess they're arguing how you look at that venom coming out. If b'shas you did the maisa, they thought that he was going to die, and then it lightened up and it looked like he wasn't going to die, but at the end he died. So the Tanakama says Yechayev. Mishna Yomi pater shiraglayim mudaver. The Chacham say that Reb Nechemia says that you're pater because it's raglayim mudaver that he didn't die from this makkah.